Hello everybody, it's your Soft Nightmare here again, and I'm bringing you another video, but this time I'm going to be doing a video on how to separate the upper part of your gun from the lower part of your gun. Lower part of your gun showing your gearbox, and the upper part showing your barrel, which, if you guys can see, kind of right there, I guess, if you can see, it's a circular part right there, and also showing your charging handle, which mine's messed up apparently from pulling it too much. Don't ask how I broke that. It's kind of a long story. Now, first of all, it was kind of a failed attempt at cleaning my gun for the first time, like an idiot. I know I should have used paper towel, but instead I used a tissue because I thought paper towel was too big, and didn't work out too well. I actually happened to get the tissue stuck. I'm going back and forth like you should when you clean your gun, and boop, not on there anymore. And meanwhile, I'm thinking to myself, I could shoot it out or not and be a normal person and, well, kind of be a normal person, take out your barrel and unjam it with this part here. See that? And yeah, I spent about an hour or so last night trying to take out the barrel. Well, not necessarily an hour, but 20-30 minutes. And I got it, and now I'm going to show you how to take the barrel out if you have a gun without a delta ring. Well, if your gun's like mine, and yours doesn't have a delta ring here or anything, and it doesn't have a handguard. But as you can see here, there's one pin here and one pin here. You would have to use to pop both things out. But what I want to show you is that there is a pin right here. You can see it is the larger pin right there, and there's also this pin right here, which I already have popped out. You can see that on that side. I already have it popped out because I did take it out a couple minutes ago. But yeah. But now I'm going to get into the showing of you guys how to take it apart. But what you're going to need for this is a unjamming / cleaning rod, and then you're also going to need a 5/30 seconds Allen wrench or Allen key. I could take it off, but I wouldn't, just make it easier for myself. And you would also need a mallet or a hammer. A mallet would be the best because it would not put any like scratches or anything onto the screw or nut. And but hammer is all I really have right now. So let's begin. Now what you want to do first is take your 5/32 Allen key and get to this pin right here. Okay, you can see that you want to get to this pin here. Well, so first what you want to do is pop out your magazine. That would be a lot easier. Pop out your magazine. Stick your 5/32 in here. Take your hammer or mallet. Pound that out, and it should pop right out like this. Just pull it the rest of the way. Now what you do is technically the same thing. Take it, and if you can see right there, what you kind of want to do is tap it till it starts moving. Then you take this right here, pound it the rest of the way out. It fell, and if you can see here, it's kind of starting to come. It's coming apart, and oh, it's magic. Yeah, not really, but when you see it from my perspective. And there's the gearbox. Immediately you see the gearbox, like the first thing you see. And here's the upper part, and here goes my charging handle, and here's the lower part. That's really about it for this gun. Now, as you can see, charging handle fell from using spring too much in the gun, like fake charging handle, because this isn't blowback or you know, it's not GBB or EBB, but you see here, there's a spring. I guess it would stretch too much, so I could hook it, but it would stay out about to here. Then I push it in, and it would get messed up, so I have to buy a new spring to that. But if if it works good enough, your barrel should be right there. Just pull that right on out, and there's your barrel with your hop up right here, and there it is. So basically all you could do to take out your barrel. Now I got this out last night, and kind of simple. Just kind of took this unjamming part, boom, forced it out to the end there. But that's how you take out your barrel, and that's how it shows you your gearbox. I would put more videos up right now or today, but I really don't have the right keys or Allen keys or wrenches, because I need one that's just, I have two, that one's just a little bit bigger and one is just a little bit smaller to fit right there, so I am having my father bring some over so I can get it, plop it out, because I'm not sure if you guys can see, but there is a little tube right there. I'm not sure if it's a gas tube or what, but it's just like a little metal rod. It doesn't necessarily stay in place. I can kind of see what looks like a delta ring. I can see that goes in there. Looks all off. So I mean, I'd have to, really easily pop these two pieces here, pull this out, and adjust it by hand, and pull out this right here. Just kind of adjust it by hand, which would be really easy. Do that. Just kind of push it in, put the front back in, put the back in, put the rail on, as you all know, and then do the process I will show you to put it back on. Now, once you're done oohing and awing over this, or I can show you gearbox. Now, stupidly, what I found last night was that the let me show you. If any of you watched my first video, told you how to take off crane stock, you can see the wire right there. Now, what I found out is that the wires are fed through, placed around this black wrap right here, and if you can see that, they're wired to this connector, and they are attached to the gearbox, apparently. Yeah, wires feed through to the gearbox. Like, if you've perused any type of airsoft website, you would know that. They're feed through to the gearbox, and the motor is right here. I don't really feel like tampering with the motor, because then I'd have to go through everything else. I'll show you guys how to do that later. And apparently the feeders are fed through here to the gearbox, and apparently, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know, a BB will go in there and pull the trigger, shoot it one at a time, or it will keep doing that for for your guns. Like, if you have it on full auto. But, that's what I found out, like an idiot. And, yeah, so, oh, and, by the way, this piece right here pops out really easily if your bull catch, or whatever it is. Pops out really easily if you have an AEG, or, yeah, if you have an AEG, like mine, that is not, blowback or anything like that, or you do not have to use the charging handle, pull back, and put the gun hit this. But once you're done with that, you can go into putting back together your gun. If you have to clean your barrel, what I suggest is taking a small piece of paper, or it'll come back to me. Well, I hate to be a pain, but paper like this. I know, I'm stupid. I forget what it's called, but if you'd like to take a piece about that size, I know I already used this, so it's kind of whack, and feed the part through here, wrap it around, go through your barrel. Now, I would suggest using silicone oil, but I don't have any, well, aerosol silicone oil, because normal silicone oil is too tough for like your gun. It would have jams, and your barrel and your gun you'd have to throw away. But put this back together is fairly easy. Now, bear with me here. I'm going to put my charging handle back, even though I know it'll pop out again. But put your charging handle back. You can pop this spring, pull it down. There's a hook right here. Hook that through. Pull it out. I'll leave it out. Well, I have to leave it out to there. Place my barrel in. Place your barrel in. Over here, it's mine. Place your barrel in. It might take a little minute to fiddle around with, but feed it through here. Now, should push it all the way in, and make sure it's kind of on, like normally with it. And then you take your lower receiver here, or lower part of your gun. I don't really should say lower receiver. And then, if you can see here, just pop that right back on. Once you have it to there and you hear it, you might have to pull up will catch, and there is a little part right here you might have to pull a charging handle. Pull it. And then there, that's fixed. Now you take this pin right here, and it's fairly easy. There's a bigger ring around it right there. Just kind of push that in, and if I could find a hammer, and take your hammer or mallet, pound that in. It should go right in. And then you could take this piece right here. Fairly, you could just kind of tap it with your hand, but if it gets too tough, then hit it in with your hammer. Now this part I would suggest having another person help you with, because you could kind of feel if you push it down, like kind of like at an angle like this, or like kind of like this. You should feel something right there. You should hold it and have someone pound the rest of it in. I don't really want to do that because it's kind of a pain for me. But yeah, that's what you could do. And well, that's just about it for today, guys. With a freaking charging handle, it's kind of a pain. But that's what you gotta do today, guys. And that's just about it for the content. And I would also like to give a great shout out to my friend for a subscriber of mine, the first one, Death or Glory. Thank you so much, man, for being my first subscriber, commenting. Thanks a lot. That could help me out towards the future, and that would definitely get you shout outs in the rest of my videos and entered into maybe giveaways I might have. But thanks again, guys. This is your Airsoft Nightmare here, bringing you another somewhat disassembly video. I could put that in my playlist for disassemblies. But that's about it. Just want to give you guys a heads up that in the future I should be getting the USP 45 or USP 45, what people would call it. It's KWA, it will be gas. I definitely am going to do a review on that in the future, and then a couple of months down the line, should be getting an M14 EBR. It's a card that shoots like 340, but that's great for CQB for me. If it doesn't work, then I'm screwed. But yeah, I'm going to be doing that, and I should be getting gear and things like that in the future. But yeah, that's about it. So thank you guys for tuning in, and this has been another episode of my disassembly. This is part 2, and that's how to remove the top part of your gun from the lower part of your gun. Thanks a lot, guys. I'm out.